Hello YouTube and welcome back to Daytona, site to the Daytona 500 here for season number 6, the 2008 season, about ready to get underway officially here for points paying action. Joining me once again, as he will for most of the season, is Stephen Paul III.
Hello guys, ready for the biggest race of the year again.
We forgot to do pit stalls, well, I'll get to that at some point. Either way, Jack James and William Flickinger both did what they needed to do on Thursday. They kept their car in one piece. They keep their front row. Jeffrey White and Rob Evans, the dual winners, will make up row 2, with Marcus Ambrose, Kenny Momo, the two Evernham cars, both finishing second in their duels. They'll start in row 3. Logan York raced his way in along with Austin LaPlante. They'll start in row 4. And Mark George, the defending champion, will start alongside Kira Ehrenthade in row 5. Here's the rest of the starting grid as I hand it over to Steven for his thoughts and predictions. By the way, before I do that, though, any names that I mispronounced now, I haven't gone to see your corrections if you have corrected me. Sorry.
So my comments are, it's going to be interesting. We've seen a really crazy Duel 1. Duel 2 is pretty tame. The truck race was pretty tame. The Hooters race was insane. So the Daytona 500 were Smith, Brad Johnson, Sam Young in Season 2, Mary Shelley, Sanford won in Season 4, and then Tristan Wilhoit did. Also, the 15, the 25 of Eric Derrickson, and the 20th for on the July races here. So Hendricks 25 does have a win here, so look out for them. Rob Evans should be the favorite. He won the duel. He won the truck race. So look for him to be strong. And the other favorite should be Mary Shelley. Our last row is Alexander Rowe and the 22 of Chris Wilson. Those are my two to watch out. And Seth Cole will also be a favorite, as I'm going to talk over the command tonight.
Yes, you did. Command has been given. We'll get set to roll off. I should have actually gone back to TV1 before doing the none, but we'll get a nice little flyby here with the drone.
We could afford a drone?
Someone blew up already. That's Alja Baranowskis in the 11.
Well, she must have got the Hooters 20 engine in.
So trouble off the bat for the 11. Now we'll have to see. I'm kind of curious if the 01. Yep. Okay, so we tried to do it. We tried to have the 01 go to the rear of the field, but it didn't quite work.
He got tired of listening.
So troubles though for Alja Baranowskis in the JGR number 11. Trying to find where that car's at now. There they are. The FedEx Office Toyota not going to get a good finish today, as Alja blowing up on the pace lap here, and not a good start to the season for the 11 team.
Yeah, you think? Yeah, that's a tough break.
Also, we don't have our onboard set. Although, then again, we don't have the points really to go off of like I normally would. So,
yeah, that's all good, though.
As we've seen some good racing so far this weekend, very few cars went to the back, at least, thankfully, as field kind of getting spaced out a little bit to try and hopefully not plow under caution. That's basically why you're seeing that happen.
Well, last year's conditions were cloudy. This year we're under full sun, so we'll see how that affects the race, too.
As you see, the outside row, really the one that gets affected going through that, going through turns 3 and 4. As field will come off turn number 4, the pace car getting ready to pull off, leaving the field under control of Jack James in the Carfax Ford and William Flickinger, the Mobile One Dodge, our front row here from Sunday. 50 laps in store at the Daytona International Superspeedway. Pace car is off. And the Daytona 500 is green.
And boogity, boogity, boogie. Let's go racing.
So let's see how long it takes them to get to 3 wide in this field. Luckily, we shouldn't have anyone off the pace in the race today.
Yeah, definitely interesting. So Jack James, who ran the 4 last... Oh, that's a tough break.
11 out of the race. And it's going to be a camshaft that broke on lap 0, actually, of the race for them.
We can't play the onboard radio of the 11.
No. As this is the field coming down the back straightaway right now at the back of the field.
Yep, everybody's staying together right there. They could be contenders, too. Look out for them.
Delon Abrahamian chilling out the back. Isaac Flickinger as well, kind of just chilling back here.
Well, the 2 car hit the wall in lap, 10, I believe, last year. So let's see if they can make it further this year.
And looks like it will be the 28 of Jack James, who leads lap 1 of the season.
Yep, good push by the 09 car right there. That 28 car is fast. You didn't see it too much in the duels, but you'll see it in this race.
Yeah, nothing to hold back for today for that 28 team. As Rob Evans trying to go 2 for 3 on the weekend.
As we see the 02 car right there, we mentioned that on qualifying. It's a 5th Gibbs car, so that car is strong right there.
And technically 4 of them, well, actually, no, not even 4 of them. What was it? The 96 and the 18 DNQ'd for him?
Yep.
So,
oh, boy. Here we go.
Only 3 of them actually making the race, and now already 1 of them out of the race, so they're down to just 2 for the Joe Gibbs Racing team.
Oh, be careful. We see this in the Hooters race, and it's led to a big wreck in plows.
3 wide already. Rob Evans, the unlucky soul in the middle right now.
Did you fix that thing from... Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Charles.
What were you going to say?
I said, did you fix the plowing from yesterday?
I'm going to hope we did. I made changes.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. And here comes the 5th Joe Gibbs car, the 02 car to the race lead.
So Logan York going to the race lead. Kenny Momo was the one to lead the lap. Zachary Fitzwater making a peek on Will Hoyt, and it's going to be Stephen Powell III that actually makes it 3 wide going into turn 3.
Man, Logan York's going to miss that horsepower when he drives Brandon Ash's car.
Somehow I feel like he might just still have some in that car.
I think so too. But here he comes. He's going to lead a lap in the 500.
Yep. The Home Depot Toyota, Logan York leads the lap. 5 bonus points for that team.
Yep, here comes last year's winner.
Will Hoyt right there, the Clairton Ford. Hard to miss them on the inside of the racetrack there.
Yeah, I can see clearly now.
Marcus Ambrose going to the middle, following Fitzwater.
Yep, and Rob Evans still up there. I mean, Evans, he could win 3 out of the 4 races this week. That'd be incredible.
True. He missed out on winning the Hooters race yesterday. Got caught up in the wreck.
You mean got caught up in the plow? Now here he comes on the bottom lane trying to battle the 10 truck. Oh, here goes the 99 though.
Yep. Oh, Will Hoyt trying to make a peek on the 09 of Rob Evans.
Are we trying to recreate 2009 over here?
James Qualls makes the move to the inside of Fitzwater. Fitzwater also clearing whoever was on the outside of him. Ryan George was in the middle in the 49 car.
Clearing right there.
Still in the middle is the 49 team.
I see Henry in the back of the pack. He has not been up toward the top 30 all weekend. Tough start of the season for him.
Maybe just a strategy, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that Robbie car is a little slow.
Well, he's at least in the pack. So right now, all 41 cars that are running still have a shot at this right now.
Yep.
Side by side for the lead. Rob Evans finally got a move accomplished on the 02 of Logan York.
And seeing these 2-car tandem gives me some PTSD flashbacks from Talladega.
I wouldn't really call them I wouldn't call them 2-car tandems though either.
We haven't got that advanced in the physics yet for that.
I don't think we ever will, in all honesty.
Yeah, we're not iRacing. As look at this, a solid. This would be a good photo for the preview.
Yeah, just in
Look
case.
at that beautiful shot right there of all the cars going down the backstretch. Everybody in the pack too. 40, what's that? 20 rows deep.
Basically, yeah. We have 41 car main draft right now. Rob Evans still battling with Logan York.
Now you see how they can't run the yellow line. That's because the tires were. And this is, remember, the old Daytona from 1977. So.
As we'll get ready to complete lap number 6, Logan York still leads at the line, doing a great job to try and earn those 5 bonus points for leading the most laps today.
Yeah, well, I think some of the 18 team is helping out the 02 now, so that's going to help them out.
Well, so far he's led 3 out of the 6 laps, I think.
Yeah, I know. Man, nobody expected this out of the 5th Gibbs car. They thought they were going to be in the back, but great job by them.
Great job for Logan York. Barely made the field. They had no speed on Sunday, really, at all. They were 44th quickest on Sunday.
And watch Brandon Ash is going to rerun in the car next week. Oh, boy.
Actually how he... Or no, they were 43rd quickest. I'm sorry. I said 44th. They were 43rd quickest on Sunday. That's how they were in Duel 1.
You know, I'm very impressed because I say that now. Here comes the 3-wide move, but everybody's staying.
They were looking. Will Hoyt decided better of it. The veteran there at Daytona.
Well, I'm liking this. This is not nobody going back to forth like a normal NR race. They're actually pack racing. This is actually interesting.
As right now, can Rob Evans finally get the move done into turn 1 or coming off turn number 2? Not going to be clear just yet. So it looks like Logan York should get the run down the back straightaway. He will. And he will clear the 09 once again.
Well, it looks like James Finch brought out the 2006 Kyle Matthews cars because that car is fast.
As Logan York couldn't quite get down there to block the 09, but still going to have that outside line to his advantage coming off turn number 4. Wilhoit trying to peak once again.
Yeah, the 09 car just can't hold the bottom right there.
Especially going down the straightaway, which is the shocking part, really.
He's pulling a Zach Flickinger from yesterday.
As looks like Delon Abrahamian and the one's getting a little bit antsy in the pack. Looks like they're 3 wide around that car.
Yeah, it looks like nobody can move up, so they're going to have to do something. And that 2 car just got thrown up the hill right there.
That's Isaac Flickinger, Sky Commons in the middle of this 3 wide. Chris Wilson deciding to go up the middle.
Oh, yeah, I don't think he had a choice. Car. Yeah, maybe they're going to have 3 lanes going here. Who knows?
Who knows? Sky Commons deciding to get out of the middle. He gets up to the outside line now.
Man, hopefully 01 don't pass below the L line.
Jessica Shelton, not a fan of Daytona usually. She's trying to look 3 wide. They're 3 wide for second, though. Wilhoit finally got the nose in there on the 09.
He needs to get the nose. He bullied his way in there. Oh, look, it's going to go for the lead right there. Just don't have the throw.
Oh, Kenny Momo was somewhere nearby the 02 there, almost as I went in turn 1.
Yeah, they're getting loose. I'm telling you, the tire wear on the clear track is a lot more.
Oh, no. Side by side, there was contact, I think, almost, if not. It was close contact if there wasn't between the 09 and the 10 going down the back straightaway.
I think the 09 and the 99 just swapped. Their engines were overheating.
Tristan Wilhoit trying to go to the lead at Daytona, doing what Rob Evans couldn't do. He's going to have the car length advantage almost coming off the turn.
And if Tristan can win this race, if we ever have a Hall of Fame, he's going to be the nominee if he can win back-to-back 500s.
And Wilhoit leads at the line.
Yep, as Momo, man, that 02 car, you never see this in an NR plate race. The 02 car is dominating right now.
Logan York running the top line like an absolute boss right now at Daytona.
Now, like we mentioned, if Logan is in the top, I don't know if we have announced this yet. Maybe after a few races.
I don't think we actually have.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends. We might have announced it on Discord, and I just not realized it yet.
Well, what I'm saying is if the 02 has the Brandon Ash car, and he's top 30, that's going to help him out majorly.
Jeffrey White in the middle with William Flickinger on his outside. In the 77, Stephen Powell III's also in the middle in the 84.
I say that now, but oh, wow, I said the 99 cleared him. No, he didn't. Wow, that 02 car is strong, man.
And at the line, it was a photo finish. Even the camera, our ticker couldn't say. They're 4 wide going into 1.
There goes Stephen Paul III's hopes to win, and there comes the gigantic wreck in a few seconds.
Tim Randolph is there. Down the back straightaway.
No, he's not. There's going to be a big wreck on the backstretch. Oh, no. Oh, here we go.
4 wide down the back.
How are we making this work? How are we doing this? Oh, no.
3, they're still 4 wide.
They're not going to
visit. Jack James is in there. That's Max Anderson on the inside.
Oh, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. This is not going to work. This is somehow going to work.
That worked somehow. They're still alive as they go into travel. They ran a whole lap 4 wide.
Okay, this shows. Oh,
4 wide.
Oh my God.
There we go. Randolph was round in front of the field.
Oh, that's on the 60 though. He tried to block, and that was horrible by the 60.
Around. Kyle Matthews is spinning. Ambrose is in it. Jack James up and over.
Oh my God, the 60 car just what a dumb move. My God.
Ryan George gets a piece of it now. I think that's Mary Shelley around. Yes, it is.
Oh God. Well, the 60 tried to block. My God, that was horrifically.
Caution is out. We'll have to see how many guys make it back, and fingers crossed that the plowing under caution is going to be fixed.
My God, that. My Lord.
Coming back to the caution, it looks like it's going to be Tristan Wilhoit who leads over Rob Evans and Logan York, the top 3.
I forgot Ryan Newman was in the field.
And a close finish there coming to the line between Qualls and Anderson will go the way of the 26.
Oh, my Lord, what a big wreck.
We will watch to see if they're going to plow.
Oh, please, for the love of God, no.
I'm hoping not. I'm really hoping not.
Gene Sanford's 5'd it. Bret Hart's 5'd it.
Uh-oh. Okay, that's good sign, good sign, good sign still. Good sign still. Come on. Fingers crossed.
Oh, come on. The 84 survived the wreck. Okay, light. Ah, fuck. Oh, no. Okay.
So we still haven't fixed it entirely.
But it's better than yesterday. Everybody in the field just killed each other yesterday.
Ambrose apparently showing some oh boy. Okay, that was close.
This is gonna be bad with the '08 car.
Mary Shelley, a lot of damage on that '08 car. We're close though. I mean, that's not bad.
That's a lot better
Jack
than this. Oh
James, his
man.
day is over. The pole sitter and the defending champion also out.
Oh god, that's gonna kill him in the points.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he does have the past champions. So.
And we're having pit stops.
Well, so the one guaranteed pit stop that we're gonna have today going to end up happening under caution, which I'm sure the field will love, as opposed to having it under green.
Yeah.
Tristan Wilhoit leads them down. Let's take a look at the pit stops first, and then we'll take you back to show you what happened to bring out the caution for the first time today. So Wilhoit going to bring his Claritin Ford down to the attention of his crew.
Yep, the off of the depot pit crew going to work there.
Going to be at least 2 tires for the 99. Looks like some strategy up and down pit lane, though.
Gotta be careful, too, like right there.
We don't have a very good camera angle at all.
Man, we got the press box. Austin will play up there. And
the race off pit lane going to be won by the 26 of James Qualls. Pretty Shaw in second. William Flickinger, Rob Evans, and Jeffrey White, the top 5 off pit lane.
How about those skid marks, though?
Yeah. So with that, let's take you back to show you what happened to bring out the yellow for the first time today. And we're back. Here's what happened coming down, or to cause the caution for the first time. Tim Randolph was 4 wide. They're staggered 4 wide at this point. Coming up off the tri-oval, the spotter must have cleared the 60 because that was horrible. Was clear.
That was a horrible block. Oh god, this is 16. The one card gonna hook him a little bit.
Jack James gets turned around in front of the field. We'll go back and show that a little bit in a moment.
Yeah, Momo pushing the 60 right there in the 08 while they're already around. Oh, Henry Sanford would have missed. Oh god, look at the 50.
Keiderman gets a piece of it in the 13 there.
Where's Mark George? Mark George has still got no damage, so I wonder what happened to him.
Well, we're going to show the 28, and that might help shed some light on it. Who knows?
Well, Pollard came out pretty much unscathed right there. 29.
Well, there's the 66 right there.
He didn't really
run.
The
46.
But he's not got engine damage. That's what. Oh, there it is.
Going to get hit by the 40, and he's the one that actually is going to flip the 28 up and over.
He got pushed into the 28, actually. Marcus Ambrose having a rough race, man.
Yeah. So with that, let's take an onboard or two of this wreck, and then we have another incident to show you. Onboard Chris Wilson.
Well, that's not what you want to see out your windshield.
Great job to actually miss that, too.
Yeah, good job.
And we had a pit road incident as the other incident I was talking about. Delon Ebrahimian, we saw the strategy. Oh, Gene Sanford actually hitting the 55 on pit lane, too. But Ebrahimian, the crew decided to go for fuel only. Great call on pit lane, except they got held up a little bit. And then coming out of the pit, Sky Commons trying to get into his stall. Unfortunately, contact is made there, and then boom, Johnny Gardner, and Marcus Ambrose as well.
Yeah, involved another wreck, but that's a tough break right there. As we've seen some plows, but we still got a lot of cars left in contention, so we don't have a bad race going.
And then Stephen Paulo III actually lived up to his name under the caution. He ended up plowing.
Wow!
He plowed into someone as they were forming up back up. So yeah, that'll explain why he's got damage when we come back.
BRB guys, getting some ice.
So with that, let's go back to the restart. And we are back. Joining Alger Baranauskas out of the Daytona 500 are Mark George, Jack James, Johnny Gardner, Kenny Moma, and Stephen Paul III in the 84. Your race leader is James Qualls, who I believe took fuel only on his pit stop. Pretty Shaw is in second. William Flickinger, Rob Evans, Jeffrey White, Logan York, Austin LaPlante, Tristan Wilhoit, Matt Dixon, and Max Anderson are the top 10. I did say Matt Dixon, right? If I didn't, it's Matt Dixon. Yeah. Jessica Shelton, Jackie Tang, Jesse Turner. That's a lot of J's right there. Delon Ebrahimian, Gene Sanford, Brian Hart, Alexander Rowe, Kyle Matthews, Kira Ehrenthade, and JT Bryan are the top 20. Chris Wilson, William Brock, Henry Sanford, Ryan George, Adam Flickinger, Derek Hamill, Ethan Kiterman, Time Pollard, Zachary Fitzwater, Isaac Flickinger, Ali Nelson, Marcus Ambrose, Tim Randolph, and Mary Shelley are the cars still running. Sky Commons is rushing up to try and join the lap down part of this where he's supposed to be. They've rejoined the race. He and Seth Cole have both rejoined the race. Oh, shoot.
It's going to be eastbound or down here pretty quick.
He might actually get there just barely. I don't know.
He might actually jump the restart.
I don't. Actually, he's not going to get there in time.
He's actually going to be faster on the restart. He's going to be flying by the field.
Green flag is out. We're back to racing here on lap 18 of the Daytona 500.
Here comes Sky Commons.
Trying to get his lap back. Not going to quite work. Pretty Shaw goes for the race lead. Sky Commons still with a full head of steam though in that 38.
Oh, where's the 5 car?
The 5 is actually just at the line. So,
well, he's doing 20 more miles per hour, so he might catch up to the back.
He might, but it's a long shot. We'll have to see. Well, he'll actually have help from the cars who are damaged off the pace. We'll get to that in a moment.
Eastbound or down, loading up in Sky Commons. Here we go.
Jeffrey White's got damage apparently in 16. I just noticed it. There's a little buckle to the hood of the 16 American Red Cross Ford. So that's going to hamper his race.
Yeah, 16's not winning.
3 wide. Logan York, Rob Evans, James Qualls.
Pretty Shaw in the lead, though. That's a pretty
the
car.
01 for DEI is leading at Daytona. Who could have guessed that one?
Not a lot of people right there.
Rob Evans now. What a move for the 09 team.
Rob's trying to win 3 out of 4, man. Rob is just a clutch.
And make it back-to-back races for this Phoenix Racing team.
And yeah, Phoenix Racing.
Jesse Turner. Can't decide a line, really, is what he can't do back on the back straightaway.
Yeah, the 16 has killed the pack right there, so.
Well, let's take a look at who is damaged off the pace. Mary Shelley is off the pace. You have a big pack of cars back here that are all damaged.
And of course the 15's in it.
Although actually he might be... His car actually doesn't look that bad. And then you got these drivers right here.
Yep, that separates the pack for sure. Wow, look at this. A lot. That's why the 16 car is still right there.
As JT Bryant now is going to clear the 16. So Jeffrey White, unfortunately damaged, now is going to be just forced to kind of limp around for the rest of his day. So it looks like a 12-car lead pack right now, and I kind of like where these 3 are at right now.
Yeah, right there in the back, because this is getting nuts. Guys, we only got 13 cars lead pack.
3 wide for the lead on lap 20 of 50 in the Daytona 500.
Do these guys realize we only got 13 cars in contention?
I don't know if they do. To be fair, most of this lead pack is rookies. You have 3 rookies battling it out for the lead. You have Jesse Turner's a rookie.
Oh my God, don't do it, Jesse. Don't do it.
41, not exactly peeking down the back straightaway. Logan York inching out in front right now of Rob Evans.
Matt Dixon, like I mentioned, he's won 2 duels, but he hasn't pulled off the 500 win yet.
Well, I don't think anyone in the... Well, no, we have Will Hoyt up there. Will Hoyt in this lead pack is the lone driver who has won a Daytona 500.
Technically, the 38 car has always a lot 2 laps done. Never mind.
38's a lap down, yeah. William Flickinger's still in the pack. I don't know about LaPlante right now. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, it's amazing that car's even up here, though.
JT Bryant has caught back up. Kyle Matthews is kind of hanging on. Kiara Ehrenthede is right there as well. Henry Sanford, Time Pollard are battling for 18th.
That's going to help here.
Well, they need to settle that battle for 18th is what they need to do.
Well, you know, the reason why the race is so, as we keep going through the back of the field, when we get to the front, I'll explain it.
Damage there to the back of the 49. Just kind of showing the field who's where.
Now remember, this is the win. Oh boy, this is the winner in season of the chase. So you just gotta be top 30 with the win, and you're in the chase as long as you beat.
Well, as long as there's not 16 other winners. If we get 16 winners, then it becomes interesting.
And then there's another incentive too, which I'm not gonna say unless Charles wants to say it himself.
You can say it here if you want, sure.
So, what we agreed with, so we don't see 15th in points with a win. If you have a win in the top 30, you are locked into the race.
Starting at race 3.
Starting at race 3.
No, starting at race 4 because the first 3 races are based on last season's points.
So this is why, because so you can lock in, so we don't have like 42nd in points with 3 wins. So these guys want to get locked in, like the 02 and the 87, who have no points at all.
They want and even the 50 doesn't have points either. A win would go a long way for them as well.
So you're going to see the aggression stamping up because you want to lock yourself in the field because we've seen about 12th and owner points miss this race. So that'll be very interesting.
As 3 wide for third, it's right now Jesse Turner in the 41. Will Hoyt now going for the race lead in the 99.
Big race, Will Hoyt. Here he comes.
And he's going to have help from Matt Dixon in the 70. The 99's clear down the back straightaway. Can he pull in front of the 41? Yes, he can.
The 50, that's an impressive run for that Ski Motorsports team right there. 87, is it making their number debut in the series?
I don't remember. It might have been. Matt Dixon trying to do it solo now down the bottom. Going to pick up help from Jessica Shelton in the 21.
Yeah, Jess hasn't won since Michigan in season 4, so here she comes.
And to be fair, she's never really been one to have much success in Daytona 500s. So she would love to be able to win a 500 here.
Man, Charles, you were right when you said a couple days these cars can catch back up to the track. Look at JT and the 22. They have somehow caught the pack from 2 seconds down.
Well, and the 48's in it. The 37 is back in the draft. So too is the 7 of Henry Sanford. LaPlante is not in the draft entirely, though.
Wow, that's incredible because they were about 2 seconds back.
Time
and they
Pollard has been ditched.
Well, he ran out of time, Charles. Come on, man.
So the 83 definitely did lose the draft. The 7 and 37 not helping each other out by battling, though.
Well, the 7's really been slow all week, so I'm not surprised about that. But he's still got a shot there.
Kira Arenthade still battling hard with that 7, though.
I mean, God, the 7 just cleared himself right there.
As now side by side for the lead, it's Matt Dixon leading here, and it's side by side with Jessica Shelton in the 21.
Oh yeah, this is getting good here. Max Anderson
halfway home. Also, we just saw the cross flags.
Yep, and Anderson, who was 42nd in points, he would love to lock himself and make the chase on top of that. So here he comes.
Well, I mean, any driver in this field would love to lock themselves in. Remember, the 38 fourth on that inside line is a lap down.
Yep,
and they're starting to catch the 08.
Oh, dear Lord. And now if you lock yourself into the chase in race 1, you have 25 races to experiment, so that helps the team out too.
Plus, also, for each win that you get, you'll get 15 extra points when we start the chase.
Oh, that's new this year.
No, it wasn't. Actually, the last time in season 4, we also had that rule.
Oh, that's right. We didn't have a lot of different winners. We didn't have someone dominate the series.
Yeah. Plus, you ended up with some people that still started out with 5,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Matt Dixon, though, currently leads in the 70. A car that has not had a lot of success in the Coke Vanilla Cup Series. They did pull off a win last year with Joshua Osborne, though.
Yeah, Road American. If we don't have 16 winners with 62 cars, I'll be very surprised.
Well, even in Season 4, the issue wasn't the 16 winners. The issue was getting 16 winners in the top 30.
Yeah, so this is kind of ways we can ensure that right there.
Well, as they come to the line, they're going to be 3 wide for second. Will Hoyt, Shelton, and Jackie Tang making the move in the 50.
Yeah, Jackie Tang, he's been around the NR community for a while. First time he's going to be in this series, so he's making his way.
There's
Oh, God.
the 08.
Mary Shelton. Okay, where do they go? Who dies?
Well, the 70 should get around this no problem. It's going to be the rest of the field. Hello. It's going to be Shelton, isn't it?
Oh, contact.
Oh, what a move there by Will Hoyt.
Will Hoyt was like, screw this, I'm out, boys.
As now can Shelton get to the inside of the 08?
Oh, Max Anderson.
Yes, she can,
God.
I think. Not quite
no.
there. Now she is.
Oh, this is not. Oh, no.
That was close.
Close is an understatement right there.
Well, and remember, just because they're going to lose a little bit of ground here does not mean a thing for trying to catch back up, especially if the 99 and the 70 start battling each other.
Yep, definitely for sure, as the 08 card's getting blocking the field still heavily.
Well, it's blocking Logan York right now. This is going to help the 83.
For sure.
Okay, that's... I mean, the Season 3 champion is not helping her cause any.
Why do you think she got ditched from the 38 car?
Well, I'd understand if she was blocking the 38 car, but no, she wasn't.
Oh, God, look at the
Oh,
41.
and now they're catching the one of Delon Abrahamian.
We saw this in the dual race, too, with the 37 when he lost in the last lap to White. Man, you can get such a freaking run with these cars. It's incredible.
Jesse Turner now going for the race lead as they catch the one.
How about the 42 car coming up here?
And
Boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, what
Matt Dixon, what a move.
Man, ballsy, man. Ballsy.
That took courage.
That took some balls right there. Jesus Christ. And there comes
Jackie
the 42
Tang
car.
now gets blocked.
JT my
Bryan
God.
What are you doing, JT?
JT is not happy with Yogan Rourke.
That's the 50, Jackie Tang, that he pushed up the track. But Delon Abrahamian now blocking some cars.
Oh, my Lord, what a move. Oh, God, Jackie is screwed.
As well, we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Pretty Shaw's going to get some spots off her teammate blocking there.
We're going to get that 35-point penalty in the series, too?
No. Side by side for the race lead between Jesse Turner and Matt Dixon. This is exactly what people like Will Hoyt are going to need right now. Next lap car that they would catch is the 5, who's actually probably up to speed, in all honesty.
Man, this looks like a race from the 70s, not 2008.
As right now, it's also a pretty interesting top 5 when you consider all things right now. As here comes Turner now with the slingshot.
Yeah, we'll be slingshotting now, my Lord. And here he comes right down.
I have no other way of calling that right there.
The 41 is
Will Hoyt.
And interesting, the 41's never won the Coke Vanilla Cup Series.
I think that's true.
Here comes the 99 car.
Now Will Hoyt going to make a move for the lead as they are back to a 6-car pack right now.
I know the 22 won last year with Braddock. The 12 definitely won. They won with Amy Shelley.
As Shelton back up into the pack as well, leading a train of cars that includes the 7, the 09, and the 37. Logan York is still in it as well in the 02.
Henry Sanford finally doing something. Here he comes.
As now it's Chris Wilson who barely got into the race. They were the next to last car that got in on points. They are now leading at Daytona.
It was thanks to JT Bryan getting the pitch strategy, getting him in right here. As the pack is forming again. Look, here comes JT.
JT making the move on the 12 of Adam Flickinger. Pair of rookies right there.
Look, Shaw, the 26 and Qualls are going to have a great run in the back. They're probably going to run the fastest lap of the race, too.
Well, currently the fastest lap of the race is owned by the 22 of Chris Wilson at 45.42.
That's flat flying around.
Remember, the pole speed was in the 46s when they were by themselves.
Wow.
Shelton now going to second. Aaron Thade was peaking on Rob Evans.
Yeah, that was interesting right here. JT should block, and yes, he will.
As right now, Seth Cole just getting to the line. Now Shelton makes the move on JT for the race lead. JT should get the run, though, to lead the lap. The 01's back in the pack.
Can everybody make it on fuel? That's the real question.
That's the good question. I don't know. I knew we had one pit stop, but when we ran green all the way, we got to lap 39 before they had to pit.
Yep, and we'll see if they can do it. And remember that some of these guys might need tires too.
So if you take it for the fuel, based on when they pit, I'd say they can make it the rest of the way. But I don't know, honestly. We'll have to wait and see. Plus, a lot of it might depend on who was running up front.
I think it's been a long time since the 21 car won the Coke Vanilla Cup Series.
See, they didn't win season 1. They didn't win last season. I'm trying to remember the history of the 21. Mary Cole didn't win.
They've had 14 top 5s, but they have not won yet.
Are you looking at the stat sheet right there?
Yeah.
Remember, that's not fully updated yet.
Yeah, but I don't think they've won before. They know the 7 cars definitely won. So here he comes.
Yep. Henry Sanford in the 7 for Robbie Gordon, trying to pull off a Daytona 500 win. Aaron Thade up the middle in the 37 car.
Now, I don't remember which one, Henry, but Henry finished second in one of the 500s in the last few seasons, trying to get that one spot better.
Can't get to it. Logan York in the middle now, 3 wide with the 38 and the 41.
Okay, Qualls has caught the draft. Now, who is next to catch the pack?
If we look at trying to catch it, I don't know if they're going to catch it. They're actually going slower. So Anderson, Kyle Matthews, I think, are just going to have to run around and hope that one of the lap cars holds them up. Jackie Tang has lost the pack. And then we have this pack with Alexander Rowe, Time Pollard, Austin LaPlante, Zachary Fitzwater, Derek Hamill. William Flickinger fell all the way back to this pack. Brian Hart's there. Ryan George, Gene Sanford. There's Jeffrey White in the 16. And there's those two.
And here's this backpack.
And there's Seth Cole, who's going to be the next car that they catch. He's going 10 miles an hour down. He's just coming off turn 4.
You got a little damage from pit row, but JT to the race lead, man. That 42 car went from
he's back to the race lead. Looks like whoever can get, if you can get up front, that's where you need to be, because if you can get on that outside line, you can kind of hold it up there a little bit.
Well, the 46 went from shambles 2 seasons ago to winning the driver's title with George, and now they're leading the 500 this year. Great comeback story.
You said 46.
Oh shit! Excuse me, 42 car.
As down the back straightaway, JT Bryant trying to block both lanes if he can. Going to move up in front of Chris Wilson now as they go down the back straightaway, but not entirely blocking the 22 either.
Yeah, not at all. I think it was a 7 pushing Jess right there.
As a little bit past when we would have liked to have had this going. We had a little bit of a late start. Jessica Shelton now going for second. Here comes help with the 7 of Henry Sanford still on that inside line.
You know who I'm pulling for? I'm pulling for that 37. How about front row never getting picked in the signups, and they're having a chance to win their first ever points race right there.
37 currently right now scored in the 8th position for Kira Ehrenthade in the main pack at Daytona with under 15 laps to go. And
I'm voting for Kenny after this race.
Well, if they win, you don't even have to vote for Kenny. As making it 3 wide on Rob Evans and Tristan Wilhoit. Nothing like making 3 wide on a former Daytona 500 winner.
Exactly, and that's going to be an angry driver after the race.
That's close. That was close. Yeah. Logan York thought better of it. Oh, they're pitting. They are pitting. Oh. Pretty Shaw in the 01 all by herself is pitting at Daytona.
I didn't know James Qualls was in the 01 car.
So now do they have to pit?
Excuse me.
I think they're going to have to now if they're pitting this early.
Excuse me, Jonathan Zorline, sorry.
As JT Bryant now clears the 5 of Seth Cole.
Yeah, they shouldn't be that off the pace, though.
I don't think Seth should be. We'll see. I don't know if he's going to be able to exactly, like, merge in with the pack, but... Although now, obviously, the question is going to be, does anyone pit this time around?
And hopefully they don't wreck trying to pit. Yeah, they are pitting.
No. Matt Dixon will pit in the 70. Again, all by himself. James Qualls also pits, so never mind. And then just going to go back this way. Amazingly enough, the 08 and the 1 have actually started drafting.
That means double trouble when they get lapped again.
So Seth Cole actually has merged in with the pack, so looks like he is up to speed. But unfortunately now he is 2 laps down in his quest for a Daytona 500 win.
Yeah, that's not going to happen with a win. Yeah, that's definitely not happening.
As now 3 wide for second. Rob Evans throws the nose in there.
How about Rob? And Rob Evans, the rookie too.
Now who's going to pit this time around?
Oh boy. Nobody just
No, sorry. Adam Flickinger will pit in the 12.
That's going to split up the 02 with the 37 right there.
Well, 37 should still be in the pack. Zachary Fitzwater has pit.
We're on the 10 to go in the 500.
And now they're catching a pack of 4 cars that are off the pace. William Brock, Marcus Ambrose, Ali Nelson, Tim Randolph, and Isaac Flickinger in the 2.
This is going to be very interesting right here. And now if somebody pulls off at pits, it's going to be genius strategy.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what they do. Going into 3. Right now it's 2 rookies out in front of the field. Rob Evans with the slingshot move on JT Bryant.
I don't know what got into Rob Evans, if he got steroids in his brain or something. But man, that 09 car is fast. Here we go.
Sky Commons in the 38's going to pit, so he's a lap down, though, so that doesn't matter. Marcus Ambrose gets moved up out of the way by Rob Evans. He clears.
Rob Evans is like, screw this, I'm out.
And also cleared the 60. Rob Evans now trying to go up the middle almost, or thought about going up the middle of the 2 and the 20.
I don't think these guys got damaged. So I don't know if they can hang with them. Whoa, man.
I don't think so either. Rob Evans now down to the to that yellow line on the back straightaway. First time we've really seen it used today.
And here comes Seth Cole. Well, he's 2 laps down with
He's 2
Jesse
laps
Turner.
down, so does anyone pit from the lead pack this time?
Now it's gonna be hard if somebody pits from this. Okay, everybody's good.
No one's pitting there. Was it just a freak occurrence, or I don't know what happened?
Is the old one still on track?
Huh? Oh yeah, the old one's back on track. We saw that. We saw her coming out, and she's right here with the 70.
Yep. So they're drafted together.
They're trying to pass the 13 of Ethan Kiterman, who is damaging off the pace.
Yes.
The 12 of Adam Flickinger is right there with them.
Well, they got to catch the 1 in the 08 again. I know that. And
so it looks like Qualls, I know, pit. But there are some drivers who have pit because we're now down to just 23 cars on the lead lap. This could be a mess if someone tries to pit, though.
Yeah, they're going to think better of it.
Luckily, no one did.
And it's going to be a mess when they catch
Logan York
has
lost the draft at some point in all this. So he's now going to fall back to where Kyle Matthews, Max Anderson are.
I think we should go back to the front because they're about to catch the 1 and the 08 car. Right
now, though, it's Jesse Turner, Tristan Wilhoit battling for the race's lead. There's Ebrahimian as they're coming off turn number 2 right now.
Oh, no.
They're 13 miles an hour off the pace. Looks like it might be Jesse. No, it's going to be Wilhoit who gets there.
Oh, don't misjudge it. Don't miss.
Oh, Mary Shelley, don't do that. Okay, thank you.
Oh, boy. Now, if I was somebody, I'd pit right now.
Well, if you have to. If you don't have to pit, why pit?
Still green.
And none of the leaders are pitting.
Oh, gotta be careful right there, Turner. He might pinch you.
Well, so none of the leaders are pitting. I don't know what happened there. Henry Sanford, JT Bryant get a little bit caught up with the 08. So did Jesse Turner.
Yep, as here comes the 09 car at the bottom of the...
Oh, boy. He's gonna have to try and block the 20.
Yeah, 20's a lap down the right, though. We should have shown more respect right there with 5 to go.
And Turner's now getting blocked by the 08 of Mary Shelley. That's going to be Jesse Turner's Daytona 500 hopes up in smoke.
So right now, Wilhoit leading again.
Wilhoit leads Jessica Shelton, Chris Wilson, and Kira Ehrenthate in the 37. As they'll come to 5 to go. This time by, it's these 4 drivers who might just fight it out to win for... I can't even talk. That might settle it. Wilson makes the move for second.
I'm pulling for the 37 car.
Well, actually, JT Bryant's still going to have a shot at this, and it looks like Rob Evans and Henry Sanford might also have a shot at it.
Like I said, I'm pulling for the 37. Now, I don't know who's ahead of this pack, but there's somebody slow.
That's Ethan Kiterman, the 13 Germain Racing Toyota.
It's all going to come down to Kiterman.
And he is not on the lead lap. He is 1 lap down in 33rd.
Ouch. That's a tough day for Germain Racing.
JT Bryant has caught the pack. He's making the move on the 37 now.
Yep. Now it's all going to determine, like I said, what? Oh, here we go. Did they catch somebody?
As Chris Wilson now makes the move for the race's lead as they come down the front straightaway.
And Wilhoit's got the high side
4 laps to go in the Daytona 500.
We got Dodge, Ford, Dodge, and
we have
Ford.
Well, so in this main... Oh, JT Bryant, what a move to make it 3 wide.
Yeah, that's going to be a race-winning move right there if he gets by Kiterman right here.
He gets past Kiterman. Jeffrey White also up there as well in the 16.
Oh, don't block, White. I need to go to bed. Oh,
White is actually one of the lead lap cars at this point. And look at the 37 going into second.
Here we go. Let's go. Come on, Kiterman.
That's Aaron Thane in the 37. Henry Sanford now to 3rd. Chris Wilson's going to be 4th.
22 trying to block. Oh, 22 is up to speed, is he? Yeah.
22 is, yeah, he was just battling for the lead. Seth Cole, a lap down car, trying to make a move on the 37.
Oh, okay. Well, Henry Sanford, how about him?
Sanford's going to make it 3 wide for second.
And Henry threw that car in there.
JT Bryant, I'm not sure he's actually loving this in all honesty, because the more they battle, actually the bigger the run they can possibly get. Here comes Chris Wilson now. We've got 2 Dodges, we've got a Toyota, we've got a Chevy, and we've got a Ford up here. We've got 2 Chevys now as Rob Evans joins the pack.
I'm thinking Rob. Oh boy, what did they catch? Oh no, they didn't catch anything.
They haven't caught anyone yet. There's the next pack, but it's a giant pack of cars if they did catch them, as they come to 2 laps to go for this time by for JT Bryant.
Wilhoit's in the back of the pack. Oh Jesus, the 7 car.
It's going to come down to these drivers. 7 drivers to fight it out for the Daytona 500 plus a lap car of Seth Cole.
I like how you say Chris Wilson. Remember, Chris Wilson started 41st.
Well, and JT Bryant started 16th in this one. You have Jessica Shelton, who started in 25th.
Here comes Wilson.
Wilson making the move down the back straightaway with 1.5 laps to go.
Oh, if Rob Evans gets cleared, I like his chances. I like Jess's chances now, too.
Wilson trying to win. I might be trying to win for the first time. I don't know.
Now, remember, Bill Davis won the July race here a couple years ago. He's now trying to get the big flag.
2 races back at this track. They'll see the white flag. 1 lap to go at Daytona. Rob Evans is in third. It's the battle for the lead between JT Bryant, Chris Wilson.
Rob Evans is going to have to run. If he could just time it perfect, Rob Evans has got this.
Evans going to try and follow. Will Hoyt's going to have the top spot on the inside line trying to draft up.
Okay, it's going to be very interesting. Who makes the move down in the backstretch?
Who can make the move?
Push. Who's going to make it wide? Oh, here comes Evans. He's getting the push.
Evans trying to get the push to the 42.
42 is going to go down and block.
I don't think anyone's going to catch him. This is going to be JT's race to lose here coming off turn 4. No one's going to catch him. Off turn number 4, it's going to be JT Bryant winning on debut. He wins the Daytona 500.
What a win. What a finish. Oh, my Lord. And the 99 car finishes 4th. Max Anderson the 10th. Somebody pitted.
Jesse Turner in 8th.
Wow, what a race.
There's Anderson, there's Logan York, and Kyle Matthews in 11th.
When was Dodge's last win in the series? What a good win by him.
It's going to be a long way back. There's Jackie Tang, Time Pollard, Alexander Rowe, Derek Hamill, the top 15. And then drivers who had to pit, Pretty Shaw, James Qualls coming down the line, battle for 17th. It's going to go to 26.
Did Mark George win last season?
Yes.
Yeah. Great run. Oh, boy.
As coming down to pit lane now, JT Bryant, your official winner of the Daytona 500 for Chip Ganassi Racing in the 42 team, starting off strong, picking up right where they left off with a new driver.
Exactly.
Your top 10 today behind him, Chris Wilson comes home second, Rob Evans with a great start to the year, Tristan Wilwick, Jessica Shelton, Henry Sanford, Kira Ehrenthade on a car that has no points, Jesse Turner, Max Anderson, and Logan York from having to race his way into the 500 comes home in 10th.
Awesome.
Look at the bottom of the standings there as you see Delon Abrahamian 2 laps down in 36th spot. And Steven, your final thoughts on today's race.
It was an amazing race. JT Bryant not only locked himself in the chase, but if he could be top 30, he locks him into the race. It was an amazing race. We had a lot of good. The draft in this car is going to be insane for Talladega and Coca-Cola. If you go back to the top, I could give a little more better rundown. So Chris Wilson, good run for them. Evans, he's had a really showing he's going to be a talented driver this season. Shelton and Henry Sanford doing really well. Logan York and some of the guys who needed points having great runs. I can't say I'm glad the series is back. I mean, we're under quarantine, but we're having fun. Charles, are you ready for Atlanta?
I am definitely ready for Atlanta. It's going to be interesting how we're still debating. I have one style I want to do for the duels. He has another style. We're still debating on it, and we're trying to figure out who's going to win out on this.
We'll flip a coin.
We might flip a coin. Who knows? That would be an interesting way to decide it. Either way, I'd like to thank you guys for watching and joining us in the premiere as well. If I remember I'm pretty sure I'll have remembered to set up as premiere. But like I said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming and racing related content. I'm Gordon Fan 291. This has been a production of the NRSL, and I'd like to thank Steven for joining me once again. I'll see you guys next time.
I'll see you guys.